Have you ever found yourself in the middle of chaos, feeling like you're barely holding it together while others seem to glide through life's storms with unshakable calm? What if I told you that there's a secret to mastering this inner peace, a hidden strength that some women have discovered and cultivated over centuries? Today, we're diving into the inspiring world of Stoic women, the silent warriors of serenity who have turned life's fiercest storms into gentle breezes. This isn't just another self-help video. It's a journey into unlocking a power within you that you might not even know exists. So stick with me, absorb every word, and by the end of this video, you might just find yourself a little more stoic, a little more unshakable. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our community where we tackle woman life's big questions together. Ready to uncover something truly life-changing? Let's get started. 1. The mystique of Stoic women, icons of strength and wisdom. In a world where everyone has unique stories, dreams, and challenges, some people stand out because of their strength, maturity, and a certain aura of mystery. I'm talking about Stoic women. These are the individuals who, despite facing the same pressures and adversities as the rest of us, seem to possess an inner reservoir of calm and resilience. They break conventional expectations and invite us to explore a deep ocean of ancient wisdom. Imagine a woman who, in the face of a crisis, doesn't panic, but instead navigates the situation with a calm and collected demeanor. How does she do it? What's her secret? Stoic women are like beacons in the storm, staying calm and controlled even when life tries to knock them down. They have an incredible ability to maintain their composure and strength in the most trying circumstances. This isn't just about staying calm on the outside. It's about an internal strength that radiates outward. Think of historical figures like Eleanor Roosevelt, who faced immense personal and political challenges with grace and fortitude. She once said, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do." This embodies the Stoic spirit, facing fears head-on and emerging stronger. These women seem to have an unshakable core, a sense of purpose that guides them through life's storms. They don't let external chaos disrupt their inner peace. This mysterious strength often makes them stand out in any crowd. You can see it in their eyes, a calm assurance that no matter what happens, they will handle it with grace and dignity. It's as if they carry a piece of ancient wisdom within them, a knowledge passed down through generations that teaches them how to live well despite the chaos around them. But what exactly is this ancient wisdom? It's the principles of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches the importance of emotional control, rational thinking, and self-sufficiency. Stoic women have mastered these principles. They understand that they cannot control external events, but they can control how they respond to them. This inner control gives them a profound sense of freedom and power. It allows them to remain centered and composed, even in the face of adversity. What's truly fascinating about Stoic women is their ability to inspire those around them. Their calm and collected demeanor has a ripple effect, encouraging others to find their own inner strength. They lead by example, not by force. Their strength is quiet but powerful, like the roots of a great tree that hold it steady against the strongest winds. They teach us that true power comes from within, from a deep understanding of oneself and the world. So what can we learn from these remarkable women? How can we tap into this deep well of Stoic wisdom in our own lives? Stay tuned, because next we'll explore the presence of Stoic women and how their silent power can transform any room they enter. Imagine standing next to a person who exudes such calm and confidence that you can't help but feel more at peace yourself. That's the kind of presence we're talking about, and it's something we can all aspire to achieve. Keep watching to uncover more of their fascinating world, and maybe, just maybe, you'll discover the Stoic within you. 2. The presence of Stoic women, silent yet powerful. Imagine being in the presence of a Stoic woman. It's not just about what she says or does, it's about the energy she exudes. She has a presence that speaks without words. You feel it the moment she enters the room, an aura of calm and confidence that instantly puts others at ease. There's something about her that challenges norms, something that makes you sit up and take notice. She doesn't need to raise her voice or make grand gestures to command attention. Her mere presence is enough. Her independence is striking, but it's not the kind that isolates her from others. Instead, it's rooted in a deep connection with the essence of life and the principles of Stoicism. She understands that true independence comes from within, from a place of self-sufficiency and inner peace. This doesn't mean she doesn't value relationships or community, quite the opposite. She engages with others from a place of strength and balance, knowing that her worth isn't defined by external validation. What's fascinating is how this silent power manifests in everyday interactions. Imagine a high-pressure situation at work. Everyone is stressed, the tension is palpable, but there she is, handling it with poise. She listens more than she speaks, and when she does offer her thoughts, they are measured and insightful. It's not about being detached or indifferent. It's about being deeply present and in control of her emotions. Her responses are thoughtful and deliberate, reflecting a mind that isn't easily swayed by external chaos. This kind of presence is incredibly rare and deeply impactful. It challenges the common notion that power is loud and aggressive. Instead, it shows that true power can be quiet and composed. Think about influential figures like Rosa Parks, whose calm and steadfast resolve in the face of injustice sparked a movement. She didn't need to shout to make her point. Her silent strength spoke volumes. This is the essence of a Stoic woman's presence. It's about being grounded in who you are and what you stand for, regardless of the circumstances. Her relationships reflect this inner strength. She doesn't engage in gossip or petty conflicts because she knows that such behaviors are beneath her. Instead, she chooses to build others up, to foster connections that are genuine and supportive. Her integrity is evident in her actions, and it earns her the respect and admiration of those around her. People are drawn to her not because she seeks attention, but because her authenticity and calm are like a breath of fresh air in a world full of noise and distraction. Imagine how this presence can transform a family dynamic, a workplace, or a community. Her ability to stay calm and focused under pressure serves as a model for others. It's not about being perfect or never feeling emotions. It's about how she manages those emotions and uses them to navigate life's challenges. She shows us that it's possible to be both strong and gentle, to lead with compassion and wisdom. So how can we cultivate this kind of presence in our own lives? How can we learn to embody these principles of Stoicism that bring such silent power and profound impact? Stay tuned, because next we're going to dive into the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that holds timeless lessons for modern living. Imagine being able to face life's storms with the same unshakable calm and confidence. That's what we're going to explore next. Keep watching and let's uncover these transformative insights together. 3. The wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy for modern times. Stoicism. Just hearing the word might bring to mind ancient philosophers in togas, but this philosophy is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. It's all about the power of emotional control, the beauty of living a life guided by reason, and the strength that comes from self-sufficiency. But what exactly does that mean in our modern world? At its core, Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond. This simple yet profound idea can transform the way we navigate our daily lives. Imagine facing a stressful situation at work or a personal crisis. Instead of reacting with panic or anger, a Stoic woman approaches it with a calm, rational mindset. She understands that her emotions, while valid, don't have to dictate her actions. This level of emotional control doesn't come from suppressing feelings, but from acknowledging them and choosing to respond thoughtfully. What makes Stoic women so fascinating is how they've mastered the art of living well. They don't spend their time avoiding suffering or relentlessly chasing happiness. Instead, they focus on navigating life's storms with wisdom and reason. Picture a ship's captain steering through a fierce storm. The captain doesn't deny the storm's existence or panic because of it. She skillfully navigates through it, using her knowledge and experience to find the safest path. That's the essence of Stoicism. It's about steering through life's challenges with a steady hand and a clear mind. Now let's talk about the beauty of a life guided by reason. In a world where we are often driven by impulses and emotions, Stoic women stand out for their ability to think clearly and act rationally. This isn't about being cold or detached. It's about making decisions based on thoughtful consideration rather than fleeting feelings. Imagine having the ability to pause and reflect before reacting to a difficult situation. How much more effective and fulfilling would our actions be? Self-sufficiency is another cornerstone of Stoicism. It's the idea that true strength comes from within, not from external circumstances or other people's opinions. Stoic women embody this principle by being independent and resilient. They don't rely on external validation to feel good about themselves. Instead, they find contentment and strength within. This doesn't mean they don't value relationships or community. It means they engage in them from a place of inner strength rather than neediness. This kind of self-sufficiency is incredibly empowering because it means you're not at the mercy of external forces to determine your happiness or worth. But let's get one thing straight. Stoicism is not about being emotionless or indifferent. It's about understanding that while emotions are a natural part of the human experience, they don't have to control us. Stoic women embrace their emotions, but they also recognize the importance of balance. They understand that reason and emotion can coexist, and that one doesn't have to overshadow the other. This balanced approach leads to a richer, more nuanced understanding of life and our place in it. In our fast-paced, often chaotic world, the wisdom of Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to slow down, reflect, and approach life with a sense of calm and purpose. Imagine being able to face your daily challenges with the same calm confidence as a Stoic woman. How would that change your life? Next, we'll delve into the specific characteristics that define Stoic women and how these traits help them navigate the complexities of modern life. Think about the traits we've discussed so far: emotional control, rational thinking, and self-sufficiency. How do these translate into everyday actions and behaviors? Stay tuned to find out more about these incredible qualities and how you can start incorporating them into your own life. The journey to becoming more stoic and resilient is just beginning, and it's one that promises to be deeply rewarding. 4. Characteristics of Stoic women: strength and serenity personified. At the heart of Stoic philosophy, we find a set of characteristics that define Stoic women. These aren't just admirable qualities, they are vital tools for navigating everyday life. Let's dive deeper into these traits and see how they manifest in the lives of Stoic women. First, let's talk about self-confidence. A Stoic woman has an inner compass that guides her. She knows her worth and abilities without needing external validation. This self-confidence isn't about arrogance. It comes from a deep self-knowledge and acceptance. She understands her strengths and weaknesses and embraces them both. Imagine the freedom that comes with knowing you are enough as you are, without constantly seeking approval from others. This kind of self-assuredness allows Stoic women to move through life with a quiet confidence that is truly inspiring. Next, there's direct communication. Stoic women speak clearly and purposefully. Their conversations are straightforward, respecting truth and sincerity. This makes their communication genuine and effective. They don't beat around the bush or engage in half-truths. This clarity not only helps in resolving conflicts, but also builds trust with those around them. Think about how refreshing it is to talk to someone who says what they mean and means what they say. It cuts through the noise and makes interactions much more meaningful. Adaptability is another key trait. Stoic women adjust to changes like water, finding new paths during turbulent times. They understand that true strength doesn't lie in rigidity, but in the ability to adapt. This doesn't mean they are passive or go with the flow without thought. Instead, they actively engage with change, seeing it as an opportunity rather than a threat. Imagine being able to handle life's curveballs with grace, quickly finding your footing no matter what comes your way. That's the power of adaptability. Then we have natural leadership. Stoic women lead by example, inspiring those around them. Their leadership is a beacon, not a command. They don't need to exert power over others to lead effectively. Instead, they lead through their actions, showing others what it means to live with integrity and purpose. This kind of leadership fosters respect and loyalty, creating environments where people feel valued and motivated. There's also an enigmatic nature to Stoic women. There's a mystery about them that invites closer understanding, showing that not everything needs to be revealed to be true. This doesn't mean they are secretive or aloof. Rather, they have a depth that is intriguing. They don't feel the need to put everything on display, which adds to their allure. It's this balance of openness and mystery that makes their presence so captivating. An aversion to gossip is another important characteristic. Stoic women choose words that build, not destroy. They understand the power of words and use them to strengthen themselves and their communities. By refusing to engage in conversations that diminish others, they foster a culture of respect and positivity. Think about how much healthier and more supportive our environments would be if we all took this approach. A non-judgmental approach is also central to their character. Stoic women listen and understand without hurrying to judge, making them valued confidants and true friends. They create a safe space where others feel heard and respected. This ability to welcome without judging fosters deep and meaningful connections. Finally, there's their strength in adversity. Stoic women face challenges with acceptance, knowing that growth comes from struggle. They don't shy away from difficulties. Instead, they embrace them as opportunities for growth. This resilience is incredibly empowering and serves as a powerful example to others. Imagine facing life's toughest moments with a mindset that not only accepts, but seeks to learn and grow from them. These characteristics, self-confidence, direct communication, adaptability, natural leadership, an enigmatic nature, an aversion to gossip, a non-judgmental approach, and strength in adversity, collectively create a powerful, serene, and inspiring presence. Stoic women show us that by embodying these traits, we can navigate life with grace, wisdom, and resilience. Up next, we'll talk about the journey of self-discovery and how embracing Stoic principles can lead to inner serenity. Imagine discovering a sense of peace that isn't shaken by life's storms. Stay with us as we explore this transformative journey together. 5. The journey of self-discovery. Embracing Stoic principles. Let's talk about the journey of self-discovery. This isn't just a buzzword or a vague concept. It's a real, tangible path to finding our true values, far away from the constant noise and expectations of the world around us. For women adopting Stoic lessons, this journey leads to an inner serenity, a peace that remains unshaken by life's inevitable storms. Imagine facing the daily pressures we all encounter: work deadlines, social expectations, personal challenges. In these moments, emotional control becomes your greatest ally. Think of it as turning obstacles into opportunities for patience, understanding, and resilience. It's like finding an oasis of calm within yourself, a place you can retreat to when the outside world becomes too chaotic. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but about acknowledging them and choosing how to respond in a way that aligns with your true values. Self-sufficiency is another crucial aspect of this journey. It's not about isolating yourself or claiming that you don't need anyone. Rather, it's about recognizing your own ability to face challenges and find contentment within yourself. That's true freedom, knowing that your happiness and peace of mind aren't dependent on external circumstances or the approval of others. It's empowering to realize that you have the tools within you to navigate life's ups and downs. We can learn a lot from historical figures like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, who were masters in the art of living. Their Stoic wisdom continues to resonate today, teaching us to live by our values, reflect deeply on our lives, and seek the greater good not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. They remind us that life is about more than just the pursuit of pleasure or the avoidance of pain. It's about living in accordance with our highest principles. Applying these teachings begins with small, deliberate steps. Each time we choose to respond instead of react, each time we seek to understand before judging, we are practicing Stoicism. It's about building an inner fortress that protects us from external turmoil and guides us toward a more fulfilling life. This doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and mindfulness. The Stoic journey requires courage, discipline, and honesty. It takes courage to face our true selves, discipline to practice these principles daily, and honesty to recognize our faults and work on them. But for women who embark on this path, the rewards are invaluable. They find a profound serenity, a strength that doesn't waver, and a deep peace with who they are. Emotional control and self-sufficiency become not just tools, but true gifts that enable a life lived with purpose and fullness. Imagine how different your life could be if you embraced these principles. Picture yourself facing challenges with a calm mind, making decisions that align with your values, and finding joy and contentment within yourself. This is the promise of the Stoic journey. It's about transforming your inner world so profoundly that the outer world cannot shake your peace. Next, we'll explore the metaphor of the forest of feminine personalities and how different traits contribute to a balanced and resilient life. Think of how each type of tree adds to the richness of the forest, and how each type of woman brings unique strengths to the world. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this journey of self-discovery and uncover the true power of Stoic principles in everyday life. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are beyond measure. 6. The forest of feminine personalities, a metaphor for strength. Imagine walking through a dense forest. As you wander, you notice the incredible variety of trees, each one representing a unique feminine personality. The forest is alive with diversity, each tree contributing to the overall beauty and balance of the ecosystem. First, you see the strong, imposing trees, the alpha women. These women are natural leaders, standing tall and commanding attention like great oaks. Their strength and determination are visible to all, and they provide structure and stability to those around them. These alpha women are often the ones who step up in times of crisis, leading with confidence and a clear vision. Then you come across the more flexible trees, the beta women. These are like willows, bending with the wind but never breaking. They adapt to their surroundings with grace and resilience, enriching their environment with their supportive nature. Beta women are the peacekeepers, the ones who bring harmony and balance to their relationships and communities. Their ability to adjust and thrive in changing conditions makes them invaluable in any setting. But as you continue your walk, you notice a tree that stands out not for its height or flexibility, but for its calm and constant presence. The Stoic woman. She is like an ancient sequoia, rare and deeply rooted. Her strength comes from an unshakable connection with the essence of life, a profound inner peace that is not easily disturbed. The Stoic woman isn't easily seen by superficial glances. Her true beauty and strength lie in her depth, in her ability to stand firm against the storms of life. Imagine this Stoic woman standing tall, her roots deep and her branches wide, offering shelter and shade to those who seek refuge. Her presence is a reminder of inner tranquility and strength, a beacon of calm in the midst of chaos. She teaches us that true power doesn't need to be loud or overt. It can be quiet and steadfast. The Stoic woman embodies the beauty of silent resilience and depth of character. By standing firm in her values, she can face adversity with grace and provide a sanctuary of peace and wisdom for others. In this forest metaphor, each feminine personality plays a vital role in the ecosystem's diversity and balance. The strong, the flexible, and the steadfast all contribute to the richness of the forest, just as alpha, beta, and Stoic women contribute to the richness of our society. Each brings unique strengths and perspectives, creating a harmonious and thriving community. Reflect on the different strengths each tree, each woman, brings to the world, Amid nature's diversity, the quiet strength of the Stoic woman is a beacon of inspiration. She guides us through life's forest with serenity and determination, showing us that by embracing our own unique qualities and standing firm in our values, we too can navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. So, as you walk through this metaphorical forest, take a moment to appreciate the unique qualities of each tree, each woman. Recognize the beauty in diversity and the strength in unity. And remember, just as the Stoic woman stands firm and offers shelter to others, we too can be a source of strength and support for those around us. Next, we'll explore how emotional control and self-sufficiency, key aspects of Stoicism, can be powerful tools for modern women. Imagine having the ability to face life's challenges with a calm mind and a steady heart. Stay with us as we continue this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. 7. Emotional control and self-sufficiency, tools for modern women. Let's continue our journey. Imagine walking on an unfamiliar trail where each step unveils new beauty and challenges. This path, with all its twists and turns, symbolizes our daily lives. Now think about navigating this trail with an internal compass, emotional control and self-sufficiency. These are the tools that can help you stay on course no matter what obstacles you encounter. Imagine facing the daily pressures we all deal with. Work deadlines, family responsibilities, social expectations. In these moments, emotional control becomes your greatest ally. It's like finding an oasis of calm within yourself, a place where you can pause, take a deep breath, and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This ability to turn obstacles into opportunities for patience, understanding, and resilience is a hallmark of Stoic wisdom. Picture yourself in a heated argument. Instead of letting anger take over, you take a moment to breathe, understand the situation, and respond with clarity. That's emotional control in action. Now let's talk about self-sufficiency. This isn't about isolating yourself or pretending you don't need anyone. Instead, it's about recognizing your own ability to face challenges and find contentment within yourself. It's about knowing that you have everything you need within you to handle whatever comes your way. That's true freedom. It's liberating to realize that your happiness and peace of mind aren't dependent on external circumstances or the approval of others. Think about how empowering it is to face life's ups and downs with confidence, knowing that you are enough. Historical figures like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius were masters in the art of living. Their Stoic wisdom resonates today, teaching us to live by our values, reflect deeply on our lives, and seek the greater good for all. They remind us that life isn't just about avoiding pain or chasing pleasure, but about navigating the complexities of existence with grace and integrity. Their teachings show us how to find strength in ourselves and maintain inner peace regardless of external turmoil. Applying these teachings starts with small steps. Each time we choose to respond instead of react, each time we seek to understand before judging, we're practicing Stoicism. It's like building an inner fortress that protects us from the chaos of the outside world and guides us toward a more fulfilling life. This isn't something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort and mindfulness, but each small step we take brings us closer to living a life aligned with our highest values. The Stoic journey requires courage, discipline, and honesty. It takes courage to face our true selves, discipline to practice these principles daily, and honesty to recognize our faults and work on them. But for women on this path, the rewards are invaluable. They find a profound serenity, a strength that doesn't waver, and a deep peace with who they are. Emotional control and self-sufficiency become not just tools, but true gifts that enable a life lived with purpose and fullness. Imagine how different your life could be if you embraced these principles. Picture yourself facing challenges with a calm mind, making decisions that align with your values and finding joy and contentment within yourself. This is the promise of the Stoic journey. It's about transforming your inner world so profoundly that the outer world cannot shake your peace. Next, we'll explore how Stoic principles can be applied to modern life. enhancing your daily experiences and interactions. Imagine being able to handle stressful situations at work or personal challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. Stay with us as we continue this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, uncovering more tools to help you live a life of serenity and strength. 8. The power of balance, emotion, and reason in Stoic women. The balance between emotion and reason is often misunderstood in Stoicism. Many people think that being Stoic means being cold and detached, but it's quite the opposite. Stoic women are true artists in balancing emotion and reason, creating a harmony that enhances their lives and the lives of those around them. Let's start with a common misconception. Emotions are not enemies. They are signals that guide us, offering valuable information about our experiences and surroundings. Imagine facing a complicated situation. Maybe it's a conflict at work or a personal dilemma. The easy response is to let emotions take over, to react out of anger, fear, or frustration. But the Stoic woman uses emotional intelligence to navigate these waters. She recognizes each emotion for what it is. This is anxiety. Here's fear, a bit of excitement. Instead of suppressing these feelings, she accepts them and learns from them. She understands that emotions are not to be ignored, but to be acknowledged and integrated. Reason comes in hand with emotion, to provide a clear, thoughtful perspective. This balance allows her to see the situation clearly and make decisions that are both wise and compassionate. Think about how this balance works in real life. It's not about denying emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about using them consciously, integrating them with reason to guide your actions. When you manage your emotions and use them alongside logic, your decisions become more considered and effective. It's like having a superpower, navigating emotional storms with a firm rudder, steering towards the best possible outcome. Stoic women practice what I like to call emotional alchemy. They transform raw emotions into valuable insights, using them to inform their actions rather than letting them dictate their behavior. This kind of emotional balance enriches the human experience, showing that feeling deeply and thinking clearly are not mutually exclusive but complementary. In this balance, we find the essence of Stoicism and a key to a fuller, more meaningful life. Consider a Stoic woman in a leadership role. Her ability to balance emotion and reason makes her an effective leader. She can empathize with her team, understanding their concerns and motivations, while also making logical decisions that benefit the organization as a whole. Her leadership style is not about being detached, but about being deeply connected to both her own emotions and those of others, and using this connection to guide her actions. In personal relationships, this balance is just as important. A Stoic woman knows how to communicate her feelings without being overwhelmed by them. She can listen to her partner with empathy and respond thoughtfully, fostering a deeper and more understanding relationship. This emotional balance creates a foundation of trust and respect, allowing for more genuine and meaningful connections. This balance also helps in everyday challenges. Whether it's dealing with a difficult colleague, managing stress, or making important life decisions, the ability to balance emotion and reason is invaluable. It helps us stay grounded, focused, and resilient no matter what life throws our way. So how can we achieve this balance in our own lives? It starts with self-awareness, recognizing our emotions and understanding their impact on our thoughts and actions. Then, it requires practice, taking small steps to integrate reason with emotion in our daily decisions. Over time, this practice becomes a habit, a natural way of navigating the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. Next, we'll explore how living with purpose and adopting a minimalist lifestyle can further enhance the principles of Stoicism in our daily lives. Imagine simplifying your life to focus on what truly matters, creating space for peace and fulfillment. Stay tuned as we delve into these concepts and discover how they can transform your approach to living. The journey towards a balanced and fulfilling life continues, and it's one that holds endless possibilities for growth and happiness. 9. Living with purpose, the minimalist lifestyle of Stoic women. Another defining aspect of Stoic women is their view on sustainability and minimalism. They live by the principle of less is more, valuing what truly matters in life. This philosophy isn't just about having fewer things, it's about enriching life by focusing on the essentials. Imagine living with only the essentials, where each object and choice has a purpose. This is minimalism at the heart of Stoic women. It's not just about decluttering your physical space, but clearing your life of distractions, allowing you to focus on what's truly meaningful. This simplicity isn't about deprivation, but about creating more room for the things that really matter: relationships, passions, personal growth. This minimalist approach influences every aspect of life, from daily decisions to big life choices. By adopting sustainable practices, Stoic women demonstrate that every action counts and has an impact. It's about making mindful choices that reflect their values and contribute to the well-being of the planet. Imagine choosing products not just for their utility, but also for their environmental impact. It's about reducing waste, supporting ethical brands, and living in a way that respects both the environment and future generations. But minimalism goes beyond just reducing consumption or recycling. It involves a deeper awareness of our place in the world and a recognition that our well-being is intrinsically linked to the health of our planet. It's about understanding that every choice we make, no matter how small, has a ripple effect. This awareness leads to a more intentional and thoughtful way of living. By embracing minimalism, Stoic women create more space, time, and energy for what truly matters. Getting rid of excess, whether it's physical clutter, unnecessary commitments, or mental distractions, reveals more about ourselves and what we value. It brings clarity and purpose to our lives, allowing us to focus on our true priorities. This approach to life redefines what it means to be wealthy. It's no longer about having more, but about being more. It's about living a focused life where each choice is made with a deep awareness of its value and impact. Imagine the freedom that comes with not being burdened by excess, and the satisfaction of knowing that your lifestyle aligns with your values. Stoic women show us an ancient yet incredibly relevant way of living. They invite us to ask, what is really important? Sometimes, to find the answer, we need to simplify. It's an invitation to live more fully with less. By removing the non-essential, we make room for what truly enriches our lives: meaningful relationships, personal growth, and a deep connection with the world around us. This minimalist lifestyle is not just a trend, but a sustainable way of living that offers profound benefits. It helps us focus on quality over quantity and on experiences over possessions. It's about making choices that enhance our lives and contribute to the greater good. Imagine the peace and fulfillment that comes from living a life that reflects your deepest values and beliefs. Next, we'll explore how this minimalist approach and Stoic principles come together in professional environments. Imagine bringing this sense of purpose and clarity to your work, influencing your career in a way that feels both meaningful and impactful. Stay tuned as we delve into how Stoic women navigate their professional lives with the same grace and strength they bring to their personal lives. The journey towards a purposeful, minimalist lifestyle is not only possible, but profoundly rewarding. 10. Resilience in professional environments. Stoic women at work. Stoic women appreciate sustainability and minimalism, but minimalism isn't just about less is more. It's about living meaningfully, ensuring every action and choice has purpose and intention. This philosophy extends beyond personal life into professional environments, where it has a profound impact. In competitive work settings, Stoic women stand out not because they seek the spotlight, but because they focus intensely on their performance and contributions. They don't get bogged down by others' actions or judgments. Instead, they channel their energy into doing their best work. This focus and discipline help them navigate the complexities of the workplace with serenity, establishing a respected and influential presence. Maintaining integrity is paramount for Stoic women. They focus on what they can control and let go of what they cannot. This approach not only reduces stress, but also builds trust and respect among colleagues. By staying true to their values and principles, they naturally rise to genuine leadership positions. Their leadership isn't about power plays or dominating others. It's about fostering positive change and inspiring those around them through their actions and demeanor. Imagine a professional environment where each decision is made thoughtfully, where integrity is the norm, and where leaders inspire rather than intimidate. This is the kind of workplace Stoic women help create. Their approach transforms both their personal and professional lives, positively influencing everyone they interact with. Whether through sustainable choices, ethical practices, or a resilient approach to work challenges, they demonstrate that living by Stoic principles is deeply transformative. For instance, consider a scenario where a project faces unexpected setbacks. While others might react with panic or blame, the Stoic woman assesses the situation calmly, identifies what can be controlled, and takes decisive action. Her ability to remain composed under pressure not only helps resolve the issue more effectively, but also sets a powerful example for her team. Her resilience becomes a source of strength and stability, fostering a culture of calm and constructive problem-solving. In their professional roles, Stoic women also prioritize sustainable and ethical practices. They make choices that reflect their commitment to the greater good, whether it's opting for environmentally friendly solutions or advocating for fair treatment of employees. This dedication to sustainability and integrity enhances their credibility and influence, demonstrating that business success and ethical responsibility can go hand in hand. The Stoic approach to work is not just about achieving personal success, but about contributing to a positive and productive work environment. These women show that by focusing on what truly matters, performance, integrity, and resilience, one can achieve both professional excellence and personal fulfillment. They embody the principle that true leadership is about serving others, creating value, and making a meaningful impact. If you're focused on your own evolution, embracing these principles can be incredibly empowering. Imagine bringing this sense of purpose and clarity to your own work, influencing your career in ways that feel both meaningful and impactful. Leave strength and resilience in the comments if you're committed to this path. Let's keep going, exploring how Stoic principles can continue to enrich our lives and work environments. The journey towards resilience and integrity in the workplace is not just achievable but deeply rewarding, paving the way for a more balanced and fulfilling professional life. 11. Commitment to personal growth, the journey of continuous improvement. At the heart of the Stoic woman lies an unwavering commitment to personal growth. Imagine someone who looks in the mirror each day, not just to adjust their hair or check their appearance, but to engage in self-reflection and self-improvement. This dedication to continuous improvement is a journey made step by step, a path carved out with intention and perseverance. She sees each day as a fresh opportunity to learn and grow. Continuous learning for a Stoic woman isn't just about acquiring new knowledge or skills, though that's certainly part of it. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of oneself and the world around her, and using that understanding to make positive impacts. It's about cultivating a mindset that embraces growth in all aspects of life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. Every experience, challenge, and setback is viewed through the lens of growth. The Stoic woman understands that failures are not final, but are instead invaluable lessons. She uses even the most difficult experiences as fuel for her development journey. This perspective transforms obstacles into opportunities, making every step, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, a part of her path to excellence. She knows that the road to personal greatness is paved with small victories and the wisdom gleaned from failures. By continually striving to become the best version of herself, she doesn't just improve her own life, she also contributes meaningfully to society. Her journey of self-improvement is not a solitary one. It ripples out to influence and inspire those around her. She shows by example how to face life's challenges with grace, courage, and Stoic wisdom. Her resilience and commitment to growth make her a beacon of inspiration, encouraging others to embark on their own journeys of continuous improvement. Think about the power of this commitment. Imagine what it would be like to approach each day with a mindset focused on growth, to see every interaction as an opportunity to learn, and every challenge as a chance to become stronger. This approach doesn't just change how you see the world, it changes how you engage with it. It creates a life that is rich with purpose, driven by a deep-seated belief in the potential for growth and improvement. This dedication to personal growth is transformative. It instills a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond mere achievement. It's about becoming more aware, more compassionate, and more effective in everything you do. It's about living a life of integrity, where your actions consistently reflect your deepest values and beliefs. As we wrap up this exploration of Stoic principles and their application in everyday life, I want to thank you for joining us on this journey. Your commitment to watching, learning, and growing is what makes this all worthwhile.